All right. How are you from wherever you are watching us? My name is Chidi, and I'm reaching you from Toronto, Canada. We can't give up, okay? We just cannot give up. The pressures keep mounting every day. The obstacles we have to overcome, they keep on increasing. It's almost getting impossible for us to do this job that we're doing, and it is important that I tell you this so that you can know where to focus. Okay. um don't help them to actualize their plans and their agenda, especially with bloggers. Let me tell you clearly, there's a cyber war going on. You need to support everybody who is a blogger, anybody who is a vlogger, especially the ones who are activists. If you have been following recently, you will notice that people's handles are being shut down, they are being hacked, they are being attacked. We are victims all the time. It's becoming more and more difficult for us to come to you, and so I want to warn you so that you don't get carried away and you fall for it. Maybe you're complaining, you don't see us as often as you expect to see us, and you see us battling with so many technical issues when we're live, when we're trying to interview people. It's all part of the plan, I'm telling you. If you have your favorite people not coming on as much as you expect them, or the times they're supposed to come on, please go ahead and look for them on other handles. Make sure you find them on other handles. So many times, we broadcast Mazi Nnamdi Kano's speeches and his live broadcast, but sometimes you come on Facebook, he's not there on Facebook. It will take hours, but we still wait, and then maybe we find him on Twitter, or maybe he switches to the last time was on Instagram. This is just an ice, a tip of the iceberg of what is going on. The federal government of Nigeria has spent so much money trying to procure equipment that helps them to jam signals of uh, people they regard as rebel broadcasters. Okay, so please, why am I saying this? I'm saying this so that you can help us whenever you don't find us online. Please search for us, and when you find our videos, help us to share the videos. YouTube will not send you notifications. If you still receive our notifications, it is a miracle. Okay. Don't you notice? You come now, look at how many people are here right now. Normally we have 75,000 people. 75,000 people. You just do the arithmetic. If all of them got notification that we were live, how many people do you think will come on? But YouTube algorithm will suppress it. I am saying this so that you understand what is going on, so that you will know what we are fighting against, what we are up against. All right, I don't want you to be there complaining, meanwhile you don't even have a clue what is going on. This is the true situation of things. So don't go there and be helping them in any way. Yeah, rather you should help us fight this thing. They know what they're doing. They are organized. It's organized crime. That's what I call it. They're organized in what they're doing, but let's not help them. Let's do our own part. And our own part is to make sure that we support anybody who is fighting to see that our people are liberated. Let's help them with the work they're doing. Okay, I said that to be able to talk about ESN, the Eastern Security Network, and recently the federal government of Nigeria came up uh, uh, um, with a law purportedly by the president of Nigeria that they should shoot at sight. All of a sudden, they're making a law of shooting at sight for anybody who they see with AK-47. And by that, when they say with AK-47, what they mean is anybody caught with with a rifle and they don't have a license. Those are the people they mean. Okay, now, and we say that this law is very, very suspicious. It's very, very suspicious. We know we don't trust these people, and so we know this law is a calculated attempt to go after members of the ESN. All right, and we already, as if we knew, it's not as if, because we know that's what they were doing, but to confirm what we're talking about, they already started infiltrating and using people. And the very, very unfortunate and annoying and disgraceful thing is that they are using people from within. You know, when you hear this saboteur thing, sometimes you think it's overrated. When they say, oh, this person is a saboteur, they are real saboteurs, and they do dangerous work. They are already using people from within us to now sabotage the efforts of the ESN people. Now I'm going to show you a video. This is a video that was done by ESN in Enugu. You remember that it was in Enugu that the government sent security personnel to go and shoot Ipob members who were having a meeting. They were not even armed, if you remember. So in that same Enugu, what they have now done is to use people from within the community. Isn't it very, very sad? The same people that this ESN security network, Eastern Security Network, the same people they are trying to protect are the same people who are now going to sabotage them and give away their locations to the government. Isn't that very, very sad? You see, you are talking about I'm talking about the enemy outside, but it is the enemy within you that you should be worried about. Just look at this video and tell me what you think.
This is Eastern Security Network, Enugu State, sending a warning to all the saboteurs collecting money from our Fulani people to sell us out. We are warning you to desist from Fulani and send them packing. If we find you and come back again, somebody like Eze, Nwaka, Base, Emeka, aka Panau, Esude, Manke, sikwa na ya wụ Black Tiger, anyị na-achọ gị abịa. Chinasa, Ukeje, Nnanta, Ukeje, nne na nwa, nna na nwa, nna anara Fulani ego na-ere anyị. Mmadụ dịka Emeka Kele, ya sabo ka ọ bụ. Imakele Osabo, Uche Forest Guard, Utaka, Chidi Ekwe, Ben Eze, Emeka Eze, Kevin Onovo, Chinyele Bugu, Ugo, Nwa Iheje, Bennett, Ozonu, Pedro, the local government chairman, is even among selling us. Kona Eze Iyi, ndị a niile mkpọrọ afọ ha si n'aka ndị Fulani pụta kpọkịrịkpọ from anụ nri anyị ma gị.
Okay, so what did you see in that video? I know you may think that ESN, maybe you don't like their method. How can they confirm that these people are who they say they are? The kind of situation that we find ourselves in our land now, honestly, it asks, it demands for unusual measures. So that's why you don't even begin to blame them for whatever means they are using to achieve what they are trying to achieve. Because I can't explain how people that are being protected, the same area where Fulani people have raped children and cut them up, the same area where Fulani people came to a village and killed so many people, and the governor could not even do anything, no security forces could do anything. Remember those initial attacks? The same area that ESN is doing something, and you are buying into the narrative of the federal government and you are trying to sabotage them. That is one of the horrible disservice somebody can do to their own people. And I don't want to mention names here. Recently I've seen people go live and they are talking about honestly, I'm reluctant to talk about it because I don't think we should give them some airspace or some time on our program. But I just want to sound a note of warning to people who just spend their time to castigate those who are doing the good job or the good work. If you have a personal thing against anybody who is an activist, I don't care from what side they are coming, and you think that you know better, you think that what you have is better, why don't you just come out and present your own points? That's all you have to do. Just come out and present your own points. That's what we're asking you to do. But for you to spend how many hours on a program just castigating somebody else, I think that sounds to me like madness. And it is a great disservice, and it is purely an act of sabotage. I'm not going to intervene between you and the people that you're sabotaging, because it is you by yourself that went and bought that market. So you will have to deal with it. Do you understand? There are so many saboteurs all over the place. Omoyele Sowore was in court today, and from that place he went to the NLC meeting or convention that they were having, and some people were misbehaving. These are those saboteurs that we talk about. These people who are activists, they have to leave their families, they have to leave their businesses, they have to travel all around the world, they have to encounter harsh conditions, they have to face denials, so many things they have to face in order to do this job of trying to fight for people's rights. And the most you can do is to try to sabotage them. Honestly, some people, I don't even know what, and sometimes I prepare to say things, and as soon as I start talking about them, a lot of other things just flood my head. Just like every time you want to talk about Nigeria, and okay, let me just say this. A lot of people, I realized, I was talking with my friend, and I realized that a lot of you and a large percentage of the society, they don't want to hear about the kidnappings, they don't want to hear about the robberies, they don't want to hear about the shootings. All they just want to hear about is something, they say something positive, something uplifting. But for me, that is like self-denial. That is like you saying, okay, I know they want to kill me, but just call a DJ to put music. So what you want is for us to call a DJ, put music, and let the music be so loud that you don't hear the gunshots of those people that are coming to kill you. So you just want to be dancing, you want to be merry, you want to be party, you just want to forget your situation. But my problem is, even if we bring music for you, and recently we've been trying all kinds of things. You come to our channel, you see us, we bring some people and we interview them, we try to crack some jokes, we try to bring video, we try to bring music, just to try to liven the atmosphere. But you see, just like the analogy I gave you now, how does it help if we bring mighty speakers to where you're gathered? And just like what happened in EndSARS, we just put the music and you're dancing and you're singing, but there are people coming to shoot you, and we pretend that they are not there, and we tell you, just remain positive, just keep singing and dancing, and this thing will just disappear. Let's just sing and dance and crack jokes and do comedy. And what do you know? One day we'll wake up and Fulani headsmen will not be there anymore. Let's just keep dancing and singing and talking about woman bottom and all of that. Then all of a sudden the kidnappers will disappear. All of a sudden the government will build the Niger Bridge. All of a sudden there will be a seaport in Onitsha. All of a sudden they will build our express road. Let's just keep singing and dancing. Let's not, Chidi, your talk is always so hard. Right? Just talk something interesting. They are killing people is not interesting to you, no problem. But I find it difficult to just talk about these other things. Even though I feel like, I'm not saying, I watch comedies by Macaroni, by all of these people, by this main market guy. I watch those videos, but it does not mean we have to be, because only a foolish man, that his house is on fire, and the rat that ran out of the fire is the one that is important to him instead of saving his house. Do you understand? So you must accommodate us when we talk about the issues that are happening. Yes, it may not bring so many viewers, it may not bring money in, but that's the point. It is not about the money, it's about the education, it's about waking you up to the reality of the time. Okay, so we're in a war. We will spread the video, we will talk about it, even as YouTube doesn't want to do it, but we will do what we have to do. Anyways, moving on, like I told you, Omoyele Sowore was in court today, and he was in court of appeal, and the same story, the same thing that they keep doing to him. And what are they trying to do? What they are trying to do is to get him to a point where, he just gives up. He just surrenders and gives up the fight. But if you know Omoyele Sowore, you will know that he is not going to give up. No way. He is not about to give up. So today again, he was in court. Yes, I know you're wondering, why is he always in court? Let me play this video and I'll come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the federal court of appeal
that the judges are out doing a conference. So no judges were available to hear the case. Just want to keep you updated about this and let you know how this is going. We don't have a new date for appeal hearing. We don't have a new date. We have asked them to give us another. So this is the trajectory that the last appeal took. First day we came, they said they were at the conference. Second time we came, they said somebody died of COVID. And closed down the court. And when we heard the case eventually, the federal government came to give some technical excuse. And we then started we filed since 2020. And this is the earliest date we could get, and the date has now been sabotaged. So we understand again, and you guys understand again very well. We don't need to explain to you how this thing goes when it comes to these people. But we're resolute, and we'll ensure that we do not and we will not give up. You know our project now. Buhari must go. So we cannot continue with Buhari in this country. And I wore this t-shirt. Don't look at my stomach. I'm working on it. Look at the message. I wore this t-shirt to the NLC rally today. And one of them was trying to raise an eyebrow. Why are we saying Buhari must go? This is the problem with the Nigerian labor movement. They are the ones who should have been asking for Buhari must go, having to go. Because they are the ones who have been paid slave wages. But the compromises that they have entered into is unbelievable. Alright, this is just to update you guys on the other side of this issue. Again, whether we go to court or not, our struggle continues and victory is certain. So continue, and all those of you are out there who are doing in Buhari must go posters and t-shirts, please continue. I'm very happy to report that a lot of places are getting plastered with Buhari must go posters and Buhari must go graffiti popping up in different parts of Nigeria, including very well in Africa. So let's continue, and we'll continue the struggle until this country is finally and permanently liberated from the incompetent, wicked leaders who are running the place to the ground on a daily basis and who get rewarded for this corrupt, invalid management in Asura, whose name is Buhari. So we're in Abuja, and the struggle continues. And victory has said it's revolution.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's Omoyele Sowore. He was in Abuja. He went to court. Sorry about the volume there. The volume was low because he has a mask on his face. But and you saw him wearing "Buhari must go." That poster is the project that we have right now. We're insisting that Buhari must go, and a lot of people are finding it very slow. They are not catching up immediately, but you must honestly applaud someone like Omoyele Sowore. He is right there in Abuja. His movement is restricted. He has DSS watching him 24 hours. They mount their vehicles all over the place. He's not allowed to move out of Abuja. So you can imagine he's under city arrest. But even in that condition, he's able to still agitate. He's able to wear that kind of cloth. And when he went to the Nigerian Labour Congress, can you imagine? He went to a meeting of the Nigerian Labour Congress, the same people who are complaining about wages, and they were telling him he should not wear that kind of t-shirt. You see, those are the things that makes you want to stop doing this thing that you're doing. I'm telling you. Because the same people that he is fighting for are the ones that are fighting against him. Can you imagine? Just what I was talking about recently about ESN. From within, we have our enemies from inside us. You don't need to look far, you don't need to look outside. Your enemy is right from within you. Don't, before you start going so far away, the people who are causing our problem is from within us. That's why when I see people who are making broadcasts about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about Biafra, about ESN, people who are now committed. I saw Mazi Uchemefo doing his broadcast the other day. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to call the name, but it really pains me because I was here defending and saying, look, that's a family affair, nobody should go and put their mouth. But I was so disappointed. Every time you hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come up by 1 p.m., Uchemefo will come up. What kind of work is that? Is that the only work that you have to do? That is very shameful. And that's why I keep warning people, be careful. Oh. See, the danger there is that when you're talking about it like I'm talking now, unfortunately, you're giving room to it. People will run and go and watch the video. But people like me, we just have to warn you. Don't get addicted. Don't try to know what he's saying, because before you know it, he will gather members. As a member of the African Action Congress, I know what we suffered in the hands of Leonard, and we are still suffering up to today because we didn't do what we're supposed to do when we were supposed to do it. And I blame people like me because I'm a peacemaker. I always say give people a second chance, let us listen to them, let us try to accommodate. That's me. But the people who have a hidden agenda, the people who are very, very adamant, who pursue their personal agenda. Look, we all have things we want to do personally, but you have to know when to stop. You have to know when to surrender your personal ambition for the ultimate goal, for the cause. When there's a cause, when there's a mission, you have to know when to surrender your personal ambition and focus on the main cause. Do you understand? So I'm not happy at all with all those broadcasts that I see Uchemefo, and then recently one guy in Canada came up and started doing his own. Even when he has only 2 people watching him, they're just there talking, and the only thing you're saying from beginning of your broadcast to the end of your broadcast is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not good, how Nnamdi Kanu is not doing well, how Nnamdi Kanu. That's the only thing. You see, you're obsessed with these people. Why don't you come up with your own ideology, come up with your own plan, and we will follow you. Honestly, if you show us what you are willing to do, if you show us your own plan, we will follow you. But you don't want to do that, and you want us to listen to you. That is craziness. That is madness. And on that note, I'm going to show you guys 2 posters. One poster is a poster for the Buhari must go, the Buhari must go flyer. We need you to keep spreading it all over the place. You have to spread that flyer, because that is what is driving them crazy right now. I want you to spread that flyer. I think I have it somewhere. I can't find. Okay, I think I found it. You need to spread that flyer. You need to spread that flyer. It is, like I said, it is driving them crazy, but that is what we must do. Those things that they don't want us to do, those things that we know is driving them crazy, my brothers and sisters, that's what we must do. And mind you, for those of you who will say, oh Chidi, why are you saying Buhari must go? He's already gone. Yes, it is, for me, is like metaphorical. Okay, the government knows that the government of Nigeria, the president of Nigeria is Muhammad Buhari. That's why we use that, because we want the whole world to know who we're talking about. It doesn't mean we believe that he is there. Does that make sense? We want them to know that this is the person that we're talking about. So like I said, this is the poster. Help me spread the poster. Help me spread the poster. This is the poster. Buhari must go. And you saw the t-shirt that Moyele Sowore has. I think I'm going to make that t-shirt, and if people want that t-shirt, you can get in touch with me and we will send that t-shirt to you. I think that's what we'll do. We'll try to make that t-shirt and let people wear it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll make one for myself and also spread it around so people can wear the t-shirt and spread the message. So that is the first poster I wanted to show you guys today. I also have another poster that I want to share with you guys. Now this is the poster for the IPOB here in Canada. Excuse me, IPOB here in Canada. They'll be launching their appeal fund for ESN. You understand? They are launching their appeal fund for ESN. So I want to show you guys the poster so that you can get ready for it. I have the poster here. Give me 1 second. Is the IPOB here in Canada. You guys know we support IPOB. We support everybody who is doing anything that we know go pepper them. You know that song that says, oh baby, pepper them. Yes, this is the poster, and this is the IPOB here in Canada. We will be doing whatever we can to assist them. Yes, that's me. If you know, like, I'm sorry, but Worship Media is going to do our best to propagate it because we support. We don't we don't sit on the fence. We support who we support, not because of, you may not like it, but hey, it's a free world. You support who you want to support. Okay, you don't like it when I support Omoyele Sowore. You don't like it when I support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You're not doing anything for me to support you. So I don't know, if you were doing something, then maybe we can support you. But as long as you're not doing anything, we will support the people who are doing something. So this is us supporting the Eastern Security Network. They'll be doing a fundraising on the 20th of this month. Okay, so that's why we're advertising this, fundraising and donations, and you can be part of it by, they have so many means that you can support them. You can support them through donations on GoFundMe, or you can support them through, if you're in Canada, you can transfer money to them by e-transfer, and then also you can register to participate in the fundraising when they have it on the 20th. Like I said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be there at the event. It's a Zoom event, so it's easy for you to join them. Okay, it's happening, like I said, on March 20th, 2021 by 5:30 p.m. It will be on Zoom. If you check there, you can see clearly the code for you to register. You can see it there. I think if you punch that that link, if you punch it into the internet, that link that you see there, right? Okay, let me zoom into that link. If you punch that particular thing there into the internet, bit.ly 3 v3mwqh, if you punch that in, you will be able to participate in that appeal fund and be able to support them. You see, every time people are looking for money, some people just dodge. They don't want to be part of it. This is ESN now calling you. You saw when they were talking about people sabotaging them. Now they are calling you to help them to raise money. I hope you can help them to raise money. And you can see so many people will be there. And let me mention that the chief host is actually the Biafran women that are the chief host, and their chairperson is Princess Joy Ochiaboto. These are my Canadian people, so allow me to advertise them. And her number is 647-408-5003. You can call her, and then she will instruct you on what to do. If you have any information, if you want to donate money and you're in any part of the world, you don't know how to donate it, please, you can contact Joy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be there. Simon Ekpa will also be there. For those of you who know these people, Simon Ekpa will be there. And the person who is, you can send your regrets to, is Chief Collins Ogoke, who is the national coordinator of the IPOB in Canada. And of course, your very own, okay, let me show. Chief Collins Ogoke, his number is also there. You can call him and find out what they are doing. A lot of times some people say, oh Chidi, I'm in Canada, I want to know more about IPOB. So these are the people that you can call, and they will tell you about the IPOB in Canada. And of course, your very own Worship Media will be there to lend our helping hand, like always. You know, we're always there to help any which way we can. So we're going to use our platform to help them. We already helped with this flyer here, and that's a little that we can do to support comrades and people who are out there doing whatever they're doing. So we're going to be hosting the event for them, and your very own Mazichi Dimwanyanwo will be like the MC of the event. Alright, so now you don't have any excuse. Yes, we've shouted about ESN being sabotaged. Go out there and help. Contribute money to what they are doing in whatever way you can. If it is not money that you can contribute, then spread the message about what they are doing. Also, you guys know that the African Action Congress, the Revolution Now movement, they are planning to occupy INEC on the 15th. I think there's supposed to be a poster for that too. Make sure that you reach out to I think Comrade Juwon, reach out to them and see how you can help. There are posters that, see, I like when people put their money where their mouth is. It's not just enough for us to come out, say, oh, you like what ESN is doing, you like when there's a protest, you like what Revolution Now is doing, you like what Omoyele Sowore is doing, you like what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, but how do you support them? Me, I talk and I do. That's me. I talk and I do. Not minding what you're saying and whatever you're thinking. You can call me all the hell names that you want, no problem. After calling the name, I want to see what you are doing. Shebi, me, I've shown you my own. Let's do competition. When you talk, when you want to show me that I don't know what I'm doing, you know it better than me, just go out there and help. Don't just sit down, and don't just sit down and and talk. Go out there and help. Okay, that's what you should do. I was looking for the flyer for the Occupy Buhari. Occupy INEC. Okay, I'll share that flyer with you guys later. But they are going to be occupying INEC on the 15th of this month, and please reach out and support. I'll be sharing more about that maybe on my next broadcast. Okay, and then we can you can know how to support that initiative. All right, so many things are going on, and you just have to support these people. All right, one last thing I want to talk to you about before we go. Another, now news brekete for our place, but it's just another film show that they are starting again. Tinubu, Abi, you heard that EFCC was coming after him and blah blah blah, and you people were jumping up. When we tell you, CEO, don't let these people deceive you. They are not changing. They are not about to change anytime soon. You think that we are joking? No, we're not joking, because guess what? The same office, EFCC, that said, oh, they have Tinubu's document. That's just to tell you that there are people who own this country and they run it like it is their father's backyard. Well, guess what? The same documents that they say they seized from Tinubu, that document is missing. Oh yes, missing. They can't find it. Who knows what swallowed it? Maybe a fish swallowed it. We are waiting for. That's the part 2 of the message. The part 1 now, and I'll show you what the part 1 is. These are the kind of things that are happening in Nigeria, and you're bothered. You're telling me to talk about another thing that is positive. Maybe you should send me the positive news now. Let me talk about it, because the ones that come to me are always negative and ridiculous. So, and that's the one we report. If you send me when these people have repented. When you send me and I see that they have repented, they are now doing better. There's water in Enugu State. You saw when I was talking about my own Enugu State and their foolish governor. No water in 2021. Shame on you. This is your own Bola Tinubu, the Jagaban, the master planner, the best political juggernaut. All of that. Look now. Look what is happening. Code of conduct are in disarray as Bola Tinubu's case file disappears from asset declaration vault. Because EFCC was coming after him, all of a sudden, his record that was kept with code of conduct about declaring asset, it is no longer there. And are you surprised? This is what we are dealing with. Are you surprised? But when this kind of foolishness is happening, you're saying that we shouldn't talk about it. Finally, again, before we go, because I saw a video that where's that video? It was a video of not this one, a video of doctors in the UK. Doctors in the UK, they did a video where they were telling people about the vaccination, and they were saying we want our people to go out there and vaccinate. That said a couple of things about vaccination. Look, somebody else said so, and let me play this for you so that then I'll come back and talk about what I feel, so that you know where I stand. So this is a video by doctors, Nigerian doctors in the diaspora. They did this video as a promo to talk about me, I've done my own video where I did for Toronto police. I did it in Pidgin. They asked me to do something in Pidgin for our people here, talking about coronavirus. Those early days of coronavirus, we did the video about washing of hands and all those kind of things. You know, that is a good community service. And this video too that the doctors did, Nigerian doctors abroad, it's commendable. It's commendable. But I have something to say about this. Okay, so let's watch the video and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, so now listen.
Hello, I'm Dr. Monia Gasper, a general practitioner in the United Kingdom. My colleagues you will meet shortly are Naya, are all of Nigerian heritage. Coronavirus that causes COVID-19 is a horrible, dreadful illness that has affected so many of our community, causing pain and suffering and death. Sadly, we are still a community that is very reluctant and hesitant to taking the vaccine. We can make a difference if we keep washing our hands, wearing a mask, keeping a safe distance, and always being alert. We have a few vaccines out now. We've all had ours, and we would encourage you, please, that if you are invited, please say yes. Together we can make a difference and save lives.
Hello, my people. Now your favorite doctor be this, Dr. Sandra Isibo. I be GP for United Kingdom. Make we yarn. Now COVID matter. This COVID-19, it is real. COVID-19, it don't kill people around the world. They don't buy, they don't back fuka, they don't meme. Anyhow I want to describe them. But this virus, they wicked. This virus, even if you survive them, if it make you sick, well, and for a very long time, my people, I don't see on my own kuro eyes. Make we take this thing serious. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Oh, no be younger thing. Wear them tight around your nose and your mouth. Maintain your distance. Jeje. It can tell you to take this vaccine. My people, make you say yes. So this is not part of the fight against this COVID-19. Thank you, my country people. Wanna do well.
Afambo Dr. Stella Okezi, and I'm a long degree in the United Kingdom. Ozi njibiata bụ ozi gbasara COVID-19. Agbanyeghị ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ka na-eche COVID-19 abụrụ akụkọ ifo. Ọrịa ebugo maka na-egbu ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ n'ụwa niile gbara gburugburu. Oge ụfọdụ ndị yachara ọrịa ma gbakee na-achọpụta na arụike ha na-adịchazikwa otu ọ dị na mbụ. Kedụkwa n'otu ị ga-esi chekwaba onwe gị? Ị ga-echekwaba onwe gị site n'ịgba mbọ na-akwọchasị aka gị kwa mgbe. Ịgba mbọ na-ekpuchi imi gị na ọnụ gị oge ọbụla ị na-apụ apụ. Ịgba mbọ benata mmekọrịta ndị gị na ha ebighị n'ofu ụlọ. Ndị ọkammụta ewepụtago ọgwụ eji achụ ọrịa ọsọ a na-akpọ vaccine. Biko, asị gị bịa gbaa ọgwụ egbu n'oge, biko jee gbaa ya ka anyị niile jikọta aka ọnụ wee chụọ ajọ ọrịa ụkwụ eru ala. A sị na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ọgba ọfụfụ. Ndewonu.
Ikondo nitoite ya nitoika. Amin kere Dr. Harrison Ofio. Na mutu mku for ibo SLM boba nsongo dem mbo ikude NHS. Mbo ikba uton ito ndade nsongo. We don't want coronavirus COVID. We don't want coronavirus we don't want coronavirus ekemeni nambi odon 80 okosoweli mupa. Edi nsoke ni kemeni nam ni kwamire mi nto udon mi. Mbo damon yeswo yerubo mufu. Bu green. Yara of Ibo Yinwa. No Mufang. You've done san clean day more. You look at them. But if you're a good scientist, it might you attack person who come about COVID-19. Mbo, a year could defeat. You may come about COVID-19. K. Diana K. You look here. It's yes so.
A castle, a kale. Muki gbogbo wa níbikíbi tá a bá wà. Èmi ni dókítà Adékọlákẹ́ tí mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìlú òyìnbó. Ọ̀rọ̀ àrùn àjàkálẹ̀ tá a mọ̀ sí COVID-19 tàbí coronavirus ni mo fẹ́ bá wa sọ. Àrùn yìí ti mú ẹ̀mí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn lọ. Ó tún máa ń dàgbà èémí kó máa jẹ́ ká máa mí hẹ́lẹ́hẹ́lẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ a ṣètọ́jú ara wa. Ká máa fọwọ́ wa léraléra. Tá a bá máa jáde, ká wọ aṣọ ìbojú wa tá a mọ̀ sí face mask. Kó bomú wa àtẹnu wa. Ká dẹ̀ fi àyè ọ̀pá méjì sílẹ̀ láàrin ara wa àti ẹlòmíì. Àwọn oníṣègùn ti ṣe abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára tá a mọ̀ sí vaccine tó lè dáàbò bò wá látọ̀dọ̀ àrùn yìí. Èmi ti gbà tèmi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ gba tiyín tó bá ti kàn yín. Ẹ ṣeun.
lura da yawancin mutanen da suke da covid-19 zan iya tabbata in gaya muku covid-19 cutar gaskiya ne kuma yana nan yana kakkashe mutane a kowane gari a duniya. Mutane in sun same shi sai ka ga suna rashin lafiya, suna zazzabi, suna tari, akwai waɗanda ba sa iya numfashi, har ma za a kai su ITU a sa musu injin da yake musu numfashi. So ya kamata ka yi kowa a tsakaninka kai ka samu wannan cutar. Ana so kana wanke hannunka yau da kullum da ruwa da sabulu, har ma ka sa hand sanitizer. Ka rufe fuskarka daga hancinka zuwa bakinka da abin rufe fuska. In ka fita kai ka dinga zuwa inda ake taro, kuma ka yi nesa da mutane. Daga baya in an kira ka an ce ka zo ka karbi vaccine, ka yi maza kai da iyalinka ka je ka dauka, dan shine zai hana ka samu wannan cutar. Ni na karbi nawa.
See, this is how, when Nigerians are abroad, they have a lot of respect. They do respectable jobs. They are very important people in the community. Listen to that video, it just makes you see the kind of future that we could have had in a country where justice reigns. Imagine everybody would have had their ways. Everybody would be happy. There is enough resources in Nigeria to contain everybody if you allow people to have their peace in their own regions. But no, you destroy the whole place. Look at our people abroad. Look at them. But for the people that are inside Nigeria, let me show you how we are treating vaccine. And this is something I should have, used another. I was preparing this for another program, but I'm already talking about it, so let me talk about it. I will show you when Nigeria, when we said we were doing COVID, and I've not been able to confirm this, but somebody, I'm reliably informed that this is Nigeria, that this happened in Nigeria. But please, if you have any contrary opinion, I beg, let us know and we will correct it. But for now, our source tells me that this video happened in Nigeria. Like I said, it is unverified, but if it happened in Nigeria, that is totally condemnable. Anyway, I will not talk about this. I just want to compare for you what is happening. You see the health workers outside the country, how they are telling us what to do. They all mean well, asking us to take vaccine. They're just trying to say, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you don't fall at the hands of this illness. And a lot of people have died of coronavirus. There is so much. I don't even know what is true anymore. But I just say, please be safe and do what you must do. But I have an issue with that vaccine when it comes to Nigeria. I don't know why your own thing will always be different. It remain for you to show ashebi when you are welcoming, when you are receiving your own vaccine. But watch this video and I'll come and talk to you again. Now watch carefully. This is the part that I need you to watch. So I'm going to go back a little bit, okay, so that you see. Watch very, very carefully. You see, the guy, when he pinched her skin. I'm just trying to go very slow. Then he opened the syringe. Then he put the syringe into her body. You see, the needle goes in to her body. Watch his hand if you know how to put injection. But see, notice that, like say, make I zoom into the thing more, because some of you have even argued with me. So since I have the opportunity of zooming here, let us zoom even more. You know, say they have already zoomed the picture, right? But let's do more since we are able to do so. I'm going to drag it at the corner. Let's zoom so clearly so that nobody will tell us. So watch that syringe. Watch that syringe. See, I zoomed in more. Watch what will happen. See, so the thing that happened is that syringe did not have any medicine in it at all. Let me replay it. That syringe did not have any medicine in it at all. You see the vaccine they are giving in Nigeria? Nothing. Not absolutely nothing. I'm waiting for them, NCDC, to dispute that video or to release a statement about that video. When they counter it, we will let you know. If they have countered it, I don't know. I've not seen. But for you to be playing that kind of trick, we now begin to wonder. Remember that time that they showed us doctors from China, and later on the Minister of Health came and said, I don't even know who those people are. I don't even know where they are. When he finally found them, he said, oh, they are not even doctors. Only in Nigeria. But listen to, that's why I said, I don't know how I started talking about this. It was meant for another time, okay? I meant to talk about it another time, but since I'm already talking about it, when you hear a leader talking, the Zimbabwean leader, when you hear a leader talking in support of his people, you will respect them. This is the Zambian leader talking about vaccines in Zambia. He's not saying it's against them, but he's saying that before you give vaccines to any Zambian, that no, his people need to test it. He needs to confirm that it is good for his own people before you begin to give it to him, before you begin to give it to them. Do you understand? That's why I just pity us and what we are going through in that country. Let them just start from the beginning. Because when you compare what goes on in Nigeria with what happens in other places, just listen to the Zambian leader. Listen to him, and then you will see what I'm talking about.
Strenuous verification and validation is done to this vaccine. No injection should be inserted into a body of any Zambian. We must declare that the vaccine is unsafe until it is scientifically proved to be safe. Not by the Americans, like I said, not by the Russians, not by the Europeans, but declared safe by our own scientists and our own doctors. I heard somebody say, where are we going to get scientists and doctors? Well, if you can't verify what is given to you by your own people, then I suggest that you don't get involved in touching things that are made by others, because then you can be poisoned and we can all die like fools, like Martin Luther King Jr. said. If we are ignorant and we don't want to verify what we eat and what we inject in our bodies or ingest in our bodies, then I think that we do not have the sovereignty and we are not a state. We are now called a banana republic. But I believe that we have got some of the most educated scientists in this country and doctors who must be trusted to dissect the constitution of this vaccine and ensure that it is right and fit for our people. We may be poor, but we are not stupid. We can read when they write on the vaccine that this is not for distribution in the United States, and this cannot be used in the European Union. This injection cannot, this vaccine cannot be used in Europe. They're even telling you that this is not for us because they've got some other substandard stuff that they make for us. How do you know the injection that was given to President Biden is the same vaccine that is coming here? You didn't check it when they put it on him. You have not compared that vaccine to the vaccine you have received. You can watch it on CNN and say, even President Biden got a dosage of it. Are you sure? Did you see it? Did you get the drop and analyze it that it's the same drop getting into an African's body? I think that we need to be more responsible. And our salvation outside God will be by responsible governments on the continent of Africa. Corrupt governments, those who are just looking for money from the West, are going to kill their people like fools. We shall die like fools if we have a government which is corrupt and is only waiting to be given money by the international community. We should never accept everything that comes to us without verifying it ourselves. So I shall not debate myself our reservations on the privileged information that we hold about the coming vaccine. I think I shall leave that out. I shall not deal with it. Suffice to say that I would not inject it into my body, my children's, or those I love who happen to be all Zambians. This position can only change if it is established by ourselves that the vaccine is safe.
I don't know whether it is me. Sometimes it looks like I ask myself, am I normal? You know how Macaroni would say, are you normal at all? Like, I think, am I normal? Why do I think the way I think? Because for someone like me, you know, when I watch people talk about their countries, when I see responsible leaders, you know, standing to talk about what is going on in their countries, and you see, you know, it hurts me when I compare it to what is obtainable in our own situation. You understand? Look at how people talk. He's not saying that he will not take the vaccine, no, but do you see a responsible person talking? Simple. I will not put it in my body till we verify it. Nigeria own, all of you gather in the airports. You wear your best clothes. Have you seen the video? They gather, they do party to receive the vaccine. The one that is made for you, for Nigeria, can only be used in Nigeria. The lowest of the lowest of the lowest. You don't even have lights to preserve the vaccine. See, that's why I can't stand some people. I can't stand some people when they come online and they want to argue with me about what I do and what people like us do. Sometimes it is a waste of time, because I look at the person and I say, may Buhari be your portion in life. That's all I wish some people. My prayer for you is that may you inherit Muhammad Buhari as your portion. May you inherit next level as your portion. May everything, if you look at that country right now and you believe that I'm wasting my time, may something like Chidi and his trouble never come your way in life. May you never experience me, but may everything that comes upon Nigeria, comes upon the people of Biafra, comes upon Oduduwa people, comes upon the people of the Middle Belt, the Arewa people, Hausa people, Gwamtiv, everybody, may everything that they face right now, may it be your portion 1,000-fold in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. That's all I can say. I mean, look at somebody talking. Look at the man talking. All we do is we collect money. collect money and sell your people and kill them. Look at Zamfara State. They paid the kidnappers 57 million not to release the girls. Politicians playing with people's lives. You carry AK-47, you give Fulani headsmen, cattle rearers, who normally just carry stick, Agoi, carry stick minding his cattle. You see, he'll be shy, just shy Fulani man who used to do his hair, put lipstick, decorate his face. Jovial man minding his business, selling fura de nunu, selling honey, just rearing his cattle year in year out. If his cattle enter farm, he will wait for you. He will come and ask you, which day are you people going to remove cassava from your farm? You will tell him. When you people finish removing cassava today, tomorrow he will bring his cow into the cassava and the farm, and the cows will eat from there. Sometimes managing peaceful with everybody. You carry AK-47, you gave to him. Now you put the man in trouble. Everybody is now after them. They have now left their head Fulani business. They've now turned to kidnappers. See how you just see something good and you destroy it. Now we wake up in Nigeria, what we are talking is cow was killed. Cow killed somebody. Are we going to graze cow grazing territory? No, cow doesn't kill cow. Governor will come to address the nation. Is that the people cow, Fulani cow headsmen. May it Allah, may if you kill our cow, if you don't kill our cow, if you touch anybody's cow, we'll shoot you. Buhari will enter plane, go somewhere, say the people that killed cow, kwabikono, cow. That's all. Hey, Fiakwa. Until my next life, I beg. I don't have to Fiakwa, man. I beg. I'm done for today. See you guys very soon, and please stay safe on behalf of all of us here. I love you. Bye bye.